General Stanley McChrystal took charge of operations in Afghanistan a week ago, but has already warned of a tough year ahead and described the situation in the country as serious. Ordered by the Pentagon to come up with a new strategy within 60 days, he singled out the northern province of Kunduz and said he was worried about the reversing trend in security. 3 German soldiers were killed in a Taliban ambush there only yesterday, as the general returned to Kabul from a fact-finding tour of the region. These pictures of Taliban fighters on the outskirts of Kunduz were broadcast by Al Jazeera a fortnight ago. The report highlighted the fact the Taliban were there in strength and were closing down girls' schools and levying taxes on the local population. General McChrystal admitted there were areas where the Taliban insurgents had been able to infiltrate the village structure, to establish shadow governance and the intimidation of the population. He described it as the most dangerous thing for Afghanistan because it would hinder the government's ability to establish authority and bring in development.
The general says the great threat is not from the high-profile attacks or the improvised explosive devices, but the Taliban tactic of infiltration. And Afghan experts agree.
There is a vacuum of government authority in most parts of the country, not only in the south, but also in the north. You could walk in some of the districts, you can't see any Afghan security forces over there. So, and I think Taliban are infiltrating back because they had a number of sympathizers, especially in Kunduz, in Baghlan province, and other areas.
In a nighttime aerial assault codenamed Operation Panther's Claw, 500 British troops have moved into a Taliban stronghold in the southern province of Helmand. Now, in its 5th day, the aim is to clear and hold the area. It's a new tactic that's only been made possible because of the reinforcement of American troops in the country ordered by President Obama. 7 civilians were killed Wednesday and 4 others injured in Helmand when their vehicle was hit by a roadside bomb. The Afghan army claims to have killed 23 Taliban fighters in clashes in a neighboring southern province Wednesday. And in the countryside around Bamiyan, where the Taliban notoriously destroyed 2 giant Buddhist statues during their rule here, and where Afghanistan's first national park was opened only this week, a patrol of New Zealand soldiers were involved in a fierce firefight overnight. Jet fighters were called in to repulse the attack. David Chater, Al Jazeera, Kabul.